We've been counting down this day for a hot minute, so I'm really happy that it's here. For those of you who don't know, I am Jackie's best friend and maid of honor, Caitlin. We've been best friends for a few years now. I'm going to tell you a quick story of how that karma train came. I met Jackie. We were both interns together at a public accounting firm. We went to Chicago. All of the interns in the whole central region, so like 300 kids probably. And we had a great time, we all bonded, all that good stuff. I get a message from Jackie the night we get home, and it says, "Hey, I'm not feeling great, who do I have to email?" And I'm like, oh my God, this girl's calling off on the first day of work? I was like, I'm not being friends with this girl. I was like, no way. So I'm like, oh, very nicely, because we were friends still then. And I was like, oh, you just emailed this person. And I get to work, and they're sending all the interns home. Like 50% of the interns are sick with food poisoning. And I get home, and I'm like, well, I don't know what you guys ate, but I'm fine. And I go to bed, and I wake up, and at 2 a.m., I throw myself on the ground, I crawl into the bathroom. I found the text last night. At 2:31, I texted Jackie apologizing, saying, hey, I secretly judged you. I'm also now dying. And nothing bonds somebody like mutual trauma. So, we ended up really hitting it off. We stayed friends. We moved in together until somebody took her away from me. Which I suppose is technically also my fault. I introduced them. Steve was my friend from college, and we all just hung out one day, and then they kind of kept hanging out, and I was like, oh, that's weird, but Steve had just been my guy friend for so long that I just thought that nobody could like him, like he could like, he was so far in the friend zone that I was like, oh, like, Steve's, they're friends, and then finally Jackie was like, we're dating. So, introduce them, last to find out. I just want to say, Steve, I didn't mean to pick you, but I could not have picked someone better for my best friend. I know you're going to continue to love her and take care of her. I can't look at Jackie. Jackie. I love you. I know you know that. You complete me in so many ways. We have so many fun nicknames and stories and all of that together. I just can't wait until we keep going and you finally give me a small little Jackie and Steve to cuddle. That's what we're all hoping for, right? I love you guys. I wish you all the best. And if everybody wants to raise their glass, you're going to have 3 more, so make 3 out of these. Sorry, 2 more. I'm the first. So you got 3 sips out of these, but to Jackie and Steve.
That's a kiss, if you don't know. Hello everyone, I'm Hannah. I was introduced to Jackie through my husband. Him and Steve grew up, and I just gained a best friend out of it. But DJ, hit it. I'm just kidding, I really can't sing. I'm like completely kidding. I cannot sing, cannot rap. Everyone would be attested to that. Jackie had no idea I was going to say that, so whatever you got on the picture, that's probably a great face. But I've been with Jackie and Steve, obviously, since they first started dating. They first started dating my backyard. We all forced them into dating, and now we're here on their wedding day. So that worked out really well. But I like to keep it short and sweet, so I just want to wish Jackie and Steve the best into years to come, to be happiness and in love. So we raise glass.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you. I've never been the best at controlling my nerves in front of a crowd like this, so I'd like to start off by giving a sincere and heartfelt thank you to the Miller Lite on the party bus. Really takes the edge right off. I feel great. And man, looking out in front of all you guys, we have a lot of people, some of which I understand came all the way from California, and I just think to myself, it's incredible how far people come for a free drink, right? In all seriousness though, my name's Vinny Sabatini, I'm your best man for the night. Now, I met Steve the summer before our freshman year of high school in drumline. Being on different drums, we didn't kick it off right off the bat, or in this case, I guess drumstick. But we did become friends over time, and fast forwarding to the first day of school. I walked in my math class and, oh, hey, there's that kid Steve that's from drumline. As fate would have it, I ended up getting sat right in front of him, and I quickly found out that this kid never shuts up. Never. Question after question after question. He must have asked the question every 5 to 10 minutes. I'm not kidding. And it's funny because now, the only question I ever hear him ask is when he walks up to her and says, "Do you need anything, honey?" Now I can stand here and go on for a very long time about all the good times that Steve and I have had together, and I won't because we want to eat, and quite frankly, I have to go to the bathroom. So I'll focus on just one story. Flashback to the fall of 2018. Steve and I and a couple of these other guys sitting here decided to go to a bar in Southside called Tad's to meet up with Jackie and some of her friends. So we get there, we start talking, we get a couple drinks, usual stuff, and later in the night, Jackie and her friends decide to leave. Steve looks at me after they leave and says, "You know what, Vin? I think I really like that Jackie girl." And I looked at him and I said, "Steve, she is way out of your league!" Regardless, I'm just joking. I was very, very supportive of him, obviously. So, I think that's the moment that Steve and I both knew their relationship was going to turn into something more. And as time went on, Jackie became a very close friend. Steve and I would go over her place all the time. She was coming over Steve's for fires all the time. It was really nice. And it was clear that Jackie's personality complemented Steve's in every way possible. That complementary nature continued to go stronger and stronger, eventually becoming love. The love that Steve and Jackie now share for one another is admirable. And I'm so fortunate to have seen it grow since day one. It's a great honor to stand in front of you all tonight as the best man and give this speech. So Steve, I just want you to know, as an only child, I've always viewed you as a brother. And I can't picture anybody better for you than the woman you're sitting next to right in this moment. So with all that said, let's go ahead and raise a glass to Steve and Jackie Dziadyk tonight and wish them love, laughter, and prosperity all of their life. God bless you both.
Do I get 5 or 6 minutes for this? Same as everybody else?
Hey, mine was only a minute. Hey.
On behalf of my grandson and my new granddaughter, I'd like to say grace. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Bless the Lord these thy gifts, which we are about to receive, and the body of Christ, our Lord. Amen.